am I? Hello? Hello?
You know I can hear you, right?
Where did y'all come from? Where am I?
You're in Butterland.
Butter who?
Butterland.
Come with us.
Who do you think you're talking to? And what you mean I know it's strange?
My soul down the soul control. Wake up. Where you? Everybody looking for you in the house. Like, what are you doing?
I had the craziest dream. You was in it. Man, you look like the doggone. It was a band and it was and y'all was playing. You had a hat on. There was drums. I mean, there was bunnies. There was a princess.
Hey,
There was so much going on.
We gotta wait. You out in the woods?
Let me tell you something. I was in Butterball Land. It was the craziest thing. You was playing. They was playing drums. Like it was a whole band.
Hold on. We've been looking for you. We at the house looking for you. You talking about Butter Land in the woods? But we gotta go. Everybody's waiting for you, and we gotta go. You out in the woods? Come on now. Come on, you tripping? Come on, you gonna be all right. Let's go. You
It is crazy. But listen, you had a hat on. And I got to turn to another person.
Welcome everybody to Travel Talk Tuesdays. If it is Tuesday, we are talking travel and more. I'll tell you, today has been an interesting day. A lot of developments going on, but I want to first start off by talking about a little small game that happened in Birmingham, Alabama. There are a lot of people who attended. There was a big game on Saturday. Some people were discounting, saying, well, it didn't count because it's the springtime. But let me just say this. They played football. They played the game on Saturday, and the best team, of course, won, which was Alabama A&M University. I am referring to the Magic City Classic, the spring edition, which they held. Remember, this annual Clash of the Titans happens annually, generally the last weekend in October. But this year it happened, but due to COVID, it was postponed. They played the games in the springtime. We had football, Magic City Classic football on Saturday, and the Alabama A&M Bulldogs came out victorious and also clinched the SWAC East. The SWAC East champion became the SWAC East champion. So they're going to be playing in the championship in 2 weeks. There's a lot of discussion about where the game is going to be played at. So I'm going to lay the scenario out right now for that. So what it is that their opponent was determined also on Saturday, and that's going to be Arkansas Pine Bluff. So the way that it goes is that if both of them finish the season undefeated, then you can't go by the records of who's going, because the team that has the best record hosts the game at their home stadium. So you can't go by their home records. So now it is reduced to points and the teams that you've played in common. And the only team that these two teams would have played in common would be Mississippi Valley State. So Alabama A&M is scheduled to bus up and go to Mississippi this Saturday, and they're going to go over there. And if they win the game by 8 or more points, or 7 or more points, basically 8 or more points, the SWAC championship game is going to be hosted right there in Norma, Alabama, on the campus of Alabama A&M University. Some people may say, well, what is Norma? Norma, Alabama is right outside of Huntsville. Don't quote me on this, but I know Alabama A&M may be one of the few universities, HBCUs, in this country that has its own city as well as zip code. I may be wrong, but I don't think there's a handful, if that exists. A&M may be unique in that. I need to do some research on that and find that out. But anyway, that is the deal with the SWAC championship and how everything is folding out with SWAC football in the spring. I personally attended the game on Saturday. I thought that they did a great job for the tickets that they sold, and having everybody kind of spread out. It was a great atmosphere for those who were worried about. I know, again, the band's not being there. It was not as exciting as it probably would be what the band brings. Without the tailgating, it was not as what tailgating brings to football. But it was nonetheless still great to be in the stands and watching and cheering my alma mater on, Alabama A&M University, and watching them carry out such a beating on our arch rival, in-state rival, Alabama State University. So in 2 weeks, you're going to have Alabama A&M University as well as Arkansas Pine Bluff playing for the SWAC championship. And if A&M wins this weekend by 8 points or more, it is going to be hosted in Huntsville. And it's going to be a great game. I do personally plan on attending. I don't know how they're going to do the tickets with the COVID environment, but I'm sure there's going to be limited tickets. So like with everything else this year. But hey, you can't stop the tailgate if it's not on campus. If somebody somebody sell me a tailgate spot in that yard, I can tailgate, right? We plan on tailgating. So it is going to be a great game. I don't think it's going to be anything less than that. The first time that Alabama A&M has been the SWAC East champions since 2006, I think it is. But they don't have a SWAC championship. So this will be their first SWAC championship if they can get that victory in 2 weeks playing Arkansas Pine Bluff. Whether they play in Huntsville or in Arkansas, I hope they can get that victory regardless. A lot of you have heard today also, I'm going to just briefly touch on this. Whew. All right. So today, Derek Chauvin's case, the court case was over. And if you have not heard, you have to be sleeping under a rock at this point not to know. But Derek Chauvin was convicted of all 3 counts that he had against him. I know there was manslaughter and some other charges. The biggest charge that he had against him was second-degree manslaughter, which could carry up to 40 years in prison. Regardless of what side of the aisle you're on, pro-police, anti-police, nobody has the right to put that knee on your neck for almost 10 minutes. That's just unheard of. If I did it to my fellow man out there in the street and did it for 10 seconds and somebody caught it on video, they would be hauling me off to jail and throwing the heaviest charge they can throw at me. So, I mean, this is my personal opinion on this, not the opinion of YOLLO. I think that justice was served today. But if you didn't hear, he was convicted of all 3 charges that was brought against him. Hey, if you guys have comments or anything like that, make sure you put those in the comment section. And we'll capture those comments and answer them accordingly. So last week, so going away from it, because I don't want to dig too deep into that, because I know that can get pretty deep. But he was convicted of all 3. So let's talk a little bit about travel, just a tad bit. So everybody knows that we have been tiptoeing around travel, and it looks like we're finally going to get an opportunity to get out here and travel again. So the next event that we have coming up, and we are tiptoeing around this, is going to be Party Gras in Chattanooga, Tennessee. If you did not lock in your tickets last week, let me repeat this. If you did not lock in your tickets last week, if you go to the website today and try to get those tickets, those early bird tickets are not available. I kept telling everybody, I've been preaching this for the past 2 weeks. Get the tickets, get the tickets, get the tickets. We just added another event to Party Gras. It is going to be what we call our Colors and Cocktails. It is similar to a sip and paint, trap and paint, whatever you want to call it. But Colors and Cocktails has been added to the lineup. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Wait until you see what we have in store for that Colors and Cocktails. It's going to be awesome. Also during that event, we have so the Colors and Cocktails. Let me go over the new itinerary for Party Gras. Okay, so from 10:30 until 1, we're going to have Colors and Cocktails. That's going to have bottomless mimosas. Right, bottomless mimosas. That's going to be powered by Poor Crazy Bartending Service. They'll be on scene and on deck, popping bottles, serving everybody up. I forget. I think they say "You party, we pour." I think that's their logo. You party, we pour. Excuse me. So after the sip and paint, the Colors and Cocktails event, and it'll be a DJ. Again, there'll be a DJ on there. They'll have the bottomless mimosas. You'll be painting. You have an instructor there. We'll be playing music, having a good time, drinking these mimosas. The instructor will be up there showing you which colors and how to do it, and this, that, and the other. It's going to be a fantastic time. Then after that, there's a break. From 1 o'clock is over with. Then at 2 o'clock, we have live performances with comedians, poets, as well as live performance, hip hop and R&B performances. So you got comedy, poetry, and live performances from up and coming artists from across the country that are going to be performing during that event. That's from 2 until 5, right? Then after that, you have an hour break. From 6 until 8, we have a meet and greet back at the host property. Now, let me speak on the host property. The host property is downtown Chattanooga. It's Chattanooga downtown hotel and suites. We have already had to up our room block. The first room block is sold out. We just got another block of rooms added to the room block. We have a special rate for our attendees. It is $139 a night. Some people come in on Friday and they just make a weekend of it in Chattanooga. Chattanooga is a great visit, a great site, a great tourist town, a great city to visit. Some people come in on Friday. If we have enough people who check in on Friday, we're probably going to add another event. And that's not going to cost you anything else. Just like the people who already had purchased their tickets for Party Gras, those early bird tickets that were $50, everything that we're talking about is included in that ticket price. We have some early bird tickets available on there right now. So I would encourage you all to try to get those tickets before the prices go up again, because there are things we're adding to this event. And as we're adding these different things to the event, that, the price kind of inches up a little bit more because you get more over the weekend. So buy your tickets now. So again, 2 to 5, comedy, poetry. I don't know if any of you have heard of Georgia Ming. Google her. Georgia Ming. She's played on Tyler Perry, Madea Goes to Jail. She's went on tour with Gio Scott. Google Georgia Ming. One of the spoken word artists. She's bringing a couple of her friends that handling their poetry and the spoken word. Amazing. Comedians. If you have not heard of him, Chris Set It Off Jones. Go look him up. Go look him up. Funny. He's funny and he's kicking the truth to you. Look him up. Live performances going to be announced as we get closer to the event. Somewhere around the Mayish, in around Mayish, we release that lineup of who's going to be performing. If you are an up-and-coming performing artist, hip-hop and R&B, email us your work. We will consider your work. If we select you, you can come perform at Party Gras. You can email us at onelife@goyollo.com. OneLife, ONELIFE @goyollo.com. Email us and send us your work. You may get selected to perform at Party Gras. All right. So then after, let's say we get past these live performances, you done laughed, and Georgia Me has made you think about stuff with a poetry. And you're amazed at these. He's like, man, I can't believe we were able to come in and see these up-and-coming artists like this. Then it is what we all come for, which is what Party Gras has been known for since its infancy, which is the cruise. The cruise is from 10:30 until 1 in the morning. We start boarding at 10. It's 3 decks. It's a DJ on 2 decks. The top deck is wide open, and that is for your viewing pleasure. You just relax. See the city of Chattanooga, the skyline of Chattanooga at night, the lights, the beauty of the seeing the lights glisten on the Tennessee River. Hey, somebody may even propose during Party Gras. Who knows? But it is a Mardi Gras themed event. So we have the bottles, we have the mask, and we have the beads. And the bartender has the bottles for you. Party Gras bottles and beads. Drink, put on your beads, put on your mask. Now, due to COVID still we think COVID will still be around. Mask will be required for this event. It is going to be a masked event. So we'll have the Mardi Gras mask for your eyes. You bring the mask for your face, or we may provide masks. It doesn't matter, but it is going to be a masked event. At this time, I want to remind everybody, if you have not followed us on social media, make sure you're finding us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, YouTube, Twitch. We just added Twitch, as well as on Clubhouse. We're on all of these different platforms, trying to make sure that we can spread the word to you about our different and upcoming events. Now, there's an event that is coming up, and it's called the Alumni Getaway Cruise. That happens in December the 6th through the 11th, to be specific. This year is going to be special because last year was canceled. We're going to Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, as well as the Grand Turks. It is going to be an absolute madhouse on those ships. The CDC has still not, lifted the ban for cruising. But what we will say is this. This is what we will say. What we feel like is that we do feel like vaccines are going to be required by the time they bring cruising back. If you have not, and I'm trying not to dig too deep into things tonight because I'm not trying to go over the time. I have received both vaccines. I have not had any symptoms outside of the injection site. Was sore for 2 days. I know several people who have gotten the vaccine. There's still a lot of hesitancy about taking the vaccine, and that's fine. I'm not knocking anybody for not wanting to take this vaccine, because I was one of them when it initially came out, had decided that I was not going to take it because it had not been around long enough. But after talking to my doctors and talking to other friends who I know work in that world, they assured me that this vaccine was safe. I've taken the vaccine kind of like a guinea pig, if you would say, for some people around me who I knew had doubts about it. I haven't had any issues, but again, just like COVID-19, you know, some people have COVID and it has minimal effects on their body, while others catch COVID and it kills them, or it exposes some other weaknesses in their body that they have to deal with for the rest of their life. So I did what I felt was responsible for me. I'm not trying to impose any kind of opinion on anybody when it comes to how you deal with COVID-19. But what I will say is, in the world of travel going forward, it appears that a lot of these countries and companies are leaning toward telling you, if you want to travel with us or you want to come into our places, you know, to do business with us, you're going to have to be vaccinated. So that's something to think about. To get back to the world of normal, you probably will have to get vaccinated. But who knows? The verdict is not out. What I'm trying to do is put everything out there on the table. Hey, a month from now, they may come out and say that's not going to be the case. And I'm going to be right here telling you that's not the case. But it looks as if things are trending that direction. So, you know, that's just something to think about and something else to consider as you work through this COVID-19 environment. But cruising you've heard about cruising opening up in other countries. Carnival has threatened to remove their ships from U.S. ports in order to start sailing again. And that just means that they're going to take those cruise ships to like the Bahamas or wherever they will allow them to cruise from, and cruise from there until the U.S. ports open up. It doesn't mean they're leaving forever. It just means that they're going to move those ships to a marketplace where they can make a profit during the downtime where the U.S. is not. But I believe that we'll be cruising again by July, because the CDC has released information that would suggest they're going to probably move toward July, a July start date. And by December, we'll be in full swing of things again. We'll have our jingle bell, our wristbands on with the bells, and doing our thug thizzle thing as we always do about that time. So, Alumni Getaway Cruise, December 6th through the 11th. If you have not signed up yet, you need to do so. Just remember, once cruising does open up, all those council cruises that people have paid money or have onboard credits and this and the other, they're going to come in and they're going to buy up all of the remaining inventory that's there. So don't wait till the last minute trying to get booked for the cruise. There are a lot of different things that happen during the cruise. There's a lot of fun things that happen on the cruise. Some people may say, well, I go on a cruise all the time. Why would I need to go with you guys on a cruise? Because it is our cruise. In addition to the activities they have on the ship, we have our own exclusive activities. One in particular, if everything goes the way we want, one in particular event is going to happen in Amber Cove, and it is going to be fascinating. We're going to have our rep from Carnival come back on in a few weeks and talk to us about, the status of Carnival ships, when they anticipate they're going to start selling, and some of these COVID-19 protocols that may be in place once they start. But that's coming in a few weeks. We'll make that announcement when that time comes. Okay. All right. Well, so one of the things that I want to talk about or remind you guys of is that when we're on this cruise, one of the things that one of those private events that I'm telling you about is our Black Film Review. During the Black Film Review, we show you upcoming artists that make products like this.
Our whole relationship has been some old drama.
It has not.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, so how long have you guys been married?
3
40
years. Will you stop playing? It hasn't been 40 years.
Well, it feels like it.
It's been 3 years.
So has it been a good 3 years?
It's been a great 3 years.
It has. Just 3 years of some old drama.
You gonna stop saying that?
Baby, the way we met, was that not some old drama? See what I'm saying? You wanna know how we met? Check this out.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey, you about to head and play some ball?
Yeah, I am. Do I know you?
No. Would you like to get to know me?
Heck yeah. Thank you, God.
Ooh, hey, look at these muscles.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to get too swollen or anything. I'm just trying to, you know.
So what's up? This the little homie you been seeing behind my back?
Why don't you just leave us alone? I told you, it's over.
Us?
So what's up? How long you been seeing this little buster? Huh? Or better yet, how long you been seeing my girl, homie?
This your girl?
Yeah, my girl.
Oh, no, I ain't. I mean, I just seen her just now. She look kind of good. But, I mean, I ain't seen her for real. I mean, you know, I just met her like
Baby,
2 seconds ago.
Don't be scared of him, okay? He's all muscle and no bark. No brains and definitely no skills in the bedroom.
What? Who you
Why
talking
are you
to?
getting him all upset?
So what? He got more skills than me?
Yep.
No, she talking about on the court. Like, you know, I mean, basketball. I'm like Jordan, you know, remember in '88? I'm like...
No, I don't. So what, you been tapping my girl, homie?
No, you don't hear good, do you? I just told you I just met her like 2 seconds ago.
Man, don't lie in my face.
Ooh, you just woke up?
It always smells like that.
Shut up, Trick.
You shut up, punk.
Make me shut up.
Baby, make him shut up.
Why you keep calling me baby?
Yeah, make me shut up, baby.
No, dude, you know what? You can talk as much as you want. You got a nice voice, too. You sing?
That's the problem. He talked too much, telling everybody we had sex.
Man, look, I only told 4 people.
You wasn't supposed to tell nobody.
Look, you the prize. Could not tell somebody. I'll find you up.
Yeah, you know, you are fine. If I had a chance to hit her, I'd have to tell somebody myself. You know what I mean?
Shut up!
My bad.
I told him not to tell anybody. And if he loved me like he said he did, he wouldn't have said nothing.
Oh, see, that's where you messed up, dude. If you tell her you love her, you can't say nothing. You know what I mean? You gotta keep that on the low. Yeah, I'm just...
Shut up.
My bad, dude. It's between y'all. Look, I'm just gonna go play some ball, so I'm gonna let y'all...
No, you're taking me home.
You going home with this punk?
Hey, you know what, dude? I don't know if I appreciate you calling me punk, like, right to my face, you know?
You a punk, homie. What you gonna do?
Look, if I ain't had a senior citizen game to play in, I'd be showing you I ain't no punk. But I'm committed to the game. I'm the point guard. But I ain't no punk. Let me clarify that right now.
You know what? You could have it. I got what I wanted anyway, Trick.
I didn't. Jerk.
I got a game. They waiting for me. You need to get out the car. Where you live anyway? Golly. You got gas money?
So this was 5 years ago.
Drama.
Wow.
And I ain't no punk either. Let's go ahead and clarify that. Don't be snickering. Look, hey, first of all, why would I fight somebody I don't have no insurance? I get into a fight, hurt a rib. Who gonna pay for my rib? You see what I'm saying?
So that was the most dramatic thing that ever happened?
No. You should have seen what happened when I took her home.
No, that was your drama.
How that my drama? This your house.
All you have to do was eat it.
Man, I wasn't eating that. She tripped.
Wait. What happened? Wait, what happened? Eat what?
Now that among many other great things that you will discover during the Alumni Getaway Cruise, and a lot of parties that went as well. One new thing we're bringing to the Alumni Getaway Cruise this year is a stroll off. So we have a lot of Greek alumni who attend this cruise, and we're going to be doing a Greek stroll. I can't talk tonight. A Greek stroll off this year, and have a $500 cash giveaway to the winner of that stroll off. So it's going to be a lot of different things we're going to be doing on the cruise this year. We're coming out of COVID. We missed last year, desperately missed last year. Looking forward to going into it this year and looking to have a good time. Also, remember, we do every first Monday of the month. We have YOLLO and Chill. They do not have the graphic loaded up, but I'll show you the one from last month. It's going to be May 3rd. We do a lot of giveaways during the YOLLO and Chill. Every first Monday from 6 until 9. Every first Monday, 6 until 9. This year is going to be May the 3rd for YOLLO and Chill. All right. Well, if nobody had any questions for us tonight, let me see. All right, so let me look here. Let me see what questions we have. All right. So, congratulations, A&M. That's right, because this is what we do. We are winners. That's what we do. And let's see. 139 for Friday night too. Yes. So this question here is in regards to Party Gras. The room rate is good for both Friday and Saturday night. All right. Let's see. What is this question? It says, not a financial advice, but CEC will go to the moon. You're probably right. Right, because they are under a lot of pressure they are under a lot of pressure to let sail and start here again soon. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. I wanna do some talking. I wore this shirt tonight. It kind of in response to the Derek Chauvin verdict today. How many times in the past have we seen video evidence and the person gets away with murder or killing another human being? This is from the Selma Bridge crossing. This kind of was, to me, today was kind of like a Selma moment. So I wore this shirt. I attended when President Barack Obama attended for the 50th crossing of the Bloody Sundays in commemoration of Bloody Sunday march. Again, thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back here next Tuesday. Thank you guys for the comments. They always make the session go by a little bit easier. We got comments from people on Twitch, people from Facebook. You guys can't see, like if you're on the different channels, we got questions from people like that are on Periscope tonight. So thank you all for joining us tonight. It has been a wonderful conversation. As always, you guys take care. We look forward to talking to you. If it's Tuesday, we're talking travel and more. We always look forward to having these conversations with you. We'll be back next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we're probably going to dig into some of these subjects a little bit more than travel. But remember, if you have not gotten your tickets for Party Gras, you need to go ahead and grab those, as well as secure your rooms. Those rooms are going fast. They're going fast. People are booking for this event. And when we announce what we have going on for Party Gras, those tickets are really going to fly off the shelf. So I'm telling you to get those tickets now. Get those early bird tickets now, because this event is going to sell out. That's the truth. Same thing in regards to Alumni Getaway Cruise. Once they open up the sailing again, although everything, we get calls all the time regarding the Alumni Getaway Cruise, asking, what is Carnival going to allow? Are they going to sell this, that, and the other? Once they lift those sale bans, it is going to go. It's going to sell like hotcakes again. So again, thank you all for joining us. Remember, if you have not went out and cop this single, make sure you go check out Strange Love by Butter B. Rocker, as well as Homer MC, who was on there. Until next week, I hope that your home has more love, more joy, and more peace. We're going to close this session out again with the piece from Butter B. Rocker. You guys have a great night.
Where am I? Hello? Hello?
You don't know I can hear you, right?
Where did y'all come from? Where am I?
You're in Butterland.
Butterland. Butter who?
Butterland. Butterland.
Come with us.
Yo, who you think you talking to? And what you mean our love is strange?
take it there, or would you open up your heart? From the start, it was over, but I see you couldn't see. My insane reality is that my love is so strange. But you know, that's how love goes. I said my love is so strange. But you know, that's how love goes. Girl, I'm sick and tired of playing those games. My pretty baby lady and I never claimed to have any game. My pretty baby lady and I'm sick and tired of playing those games. My pretty baby lady and I never claimed to have any game, any game.
You here ain't going nowhere. Let me pamper you and wine you and dine you for all the shins for you, or with everything you do. Cause my love is so strange. Well, you know that's how love goes. My love is so strange. Boy, you know that's how love goes. Boy, I'm sick and tired of playing those games. My baby, 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 I never claimed to have any game. My baby, 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 I'm sick and tired of playing those games. My baby, 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 I never claimed to have any game, any game. Time and time and time again, I tell myself that this must end. Got me going easy, you're the one to play. Well, this is just too much for me to live my life wondering what is going on with us. Guess it's just a strange love.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tired of playing those games. My pretty baby lady and I never claimed to have any game.
My baby, 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 baby,
I'm sick and tired of playing those games.
I'm sick and tired
my
of
pretty baby lady and I never claimed to have any game, any game. Girl, I'm sick and tired of playing those games. My pretty baby lady and I never claimed to have any game. My pretty baby lady and I'm sick and tired of playing those games. My pretty baby lady and I never claimed to have any game, any game.
Girl, what is she doing? Wake up. Where you been? Everybody looking for you. We're at the house. Like, what are you doing
I
out here?
had the craziest dream. You was in it. Man, you look like a doggone. It was a band and it was and y'all was playing. You had a hat on, there was drums. I mean, there was buddies, there was a princess.
Hey,
like,
hey,
it was too much going on. I don't even know.
You out in the woods?
But I'm
like,
trying to tell you something. I was in Butterland. Like, it was the craziest thing. You was playing. They was playing drums. Like, it was a whole band.
Hey,
in
hold
the
on,
woods.
Butter. We've been looking for you. We at the house looking for you.
I'm trying to tell you.
You talk about Butterland.
I'm trying to tell you, there was a princess and
but we gotta go. Everybody's waiting for you, and we gotta go. And you out in the woods. Come on now.
Oh.
You tripping? Come on, you tripping? Come on, you gonna be all right. Let's go. You acting?
It feels crazy. But listen, you had on a top hat. And
I had a hat on.
And I like turned into another person. It was the
You are another
craziest
person.
thing. No, but I really did it.
Have a great night, everybody.